Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good afternoon and welcome everyone to Hope High School in Hope Page, North Dakota for a Class B boys basketball Saturday showdown between the 3 and 16 at Griggs Midkota Titans and the 6 and 13 Finley-Sharon Page Spartans here on yourliveevent.com. Derek Zimmerman, Geyer Joe Stets to my right here on this lovely Saturday afternoon with two teams who are both facing tough times right now. Finley-Sharon Page has lost 6 straight contests while Griggs Midkota snapped a 13-game losing streak with a win in the last time out. It's the Titans' regular season finale in this co-op's first year of existence, while today marks the final home game for the Spartans. Griggs Midkota, Finley-Sharon Hope Page. We'll tell you all about these teams and then some coming up on our Area Insurance pregame show. Don't go anywhere. This is North Dakota High School basketball on yourliveevent.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Here's a message from Chad Elbert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Elbert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
A Saturday show day on hand. Here on Saturday afternoon, a showdown between Finley-Sharon Hope Page and Griggs Midkota. Hello, welcome everyone to our Area Insurance pregame show at Hope High School in Hope, North Dakota for today's non-regional contest between Griggs Midkota and Finley-Sharon Hope Page. Derek Zimmerman-Geyer here with you this afternoon, along with Joseph Stetz working the camera op in the color commentator role this sunny Saturday, and these two teams haven't seen the sun in the wind column in a while. Let's break these two teams down. Before coming into this game, a 19-game combined losing streak before Griggs Midkota defeated Lakota last time out. Tough times for both teams, but their tasks to win remain the same. Let's look at the tail of the tape. Looking at Griggs Midkota first, sitting at 3-16 overall, 2-7 at home, 0-6 on the road, and 0-8 in Region 3, District 5. The Titans put up 43 points per game and give up 57, sitting in 7th and last place in Region 3, District 5. And the number 78 team in Class B. They're coached by Mike Monson at 3-16 currently. Let's look at the last 5. On February 4th versus Mayport CG, a loss 59-49. Then February 9th, lost to Barnes County North in a narrow one, 47-42. Lost to Harvey Wells, 65-56 on the 11th, and then lost to Langdon Edmore, 85-38, but finally snapped a 13-game skid when they defeated the Lakota Raiders on Friday, February 19th, 51-41 at home in Benford. That score wasn't updated as of this morning, so we're getting that recently hot off the presses here on yourliveevent.com. And looking at this Griggs Midkota squad, it's their first year as a co-op, so a lot of things to work on coming from last season when they were Griggs County Central, and last year they were 9-14, so a little bit step back this year, but with new changes comes new results. Now joined here in the broadcast bleacher with Joseph Stetz. Not a lot to really know about this Titans squad other than their starters, their bench players. Joe, we do know about the Spartans, though. How can the Spartans match up against the Titans?
The one thing that the Spartans do have, or that they do not have that the Titans do have, is the size. You're going to see the size advantage in favor of the Titans here tonight. Looked for the Spartans to play more of that outside game. If we saw anything any indications from the JV game, the Titans are going to probably come out in a 2-3 zone. So the Spartans got to be able to hit some outside shots, and they're not going to be able to rely on the inside presence tonight, which, of course, the Titans do have advantage up there.
The inside presence usually filled by Landon Koenig and Blake Jacobson for the Spartans. Well, also they'll have another big man starting tonight. Let's get to the Spartans. We'll get to that storyline here in a second, with Finley-Sharon Page sitting on the season right now at 6-13 overall, 3-6 at home, 3-7 on the road, and 3-7 in Region 2. The Spartans have put up 52 points per game and give up 58. They are 0-6 in their last 6. Let's recap the Spartans' schedule. On February 2nd, lost to Midway Minto 57-51. That's what sparked this whole skid. Then lost to Carrington 62-44 on the 5th. Lost to Larimore 51-49. And then lost to Hatton Northwood on February 12th, 80-74 in double overtime. That was on YourLoveEvent.com. That was quite the barn burner, I would say. Lost to Cavaliers 67-63, also on YourLoveEvent.com on February 15th. And this is actually the last 6. We'll recap this last Thursday as well, as we did it on Midway Minto. This past Thursday, February 18th, lost to Barnes County North in a rematch between these two teams. The Bison and the Spartans at 55-37. Spartans on hard times right now like dusty roads, but looking to bounce back here in their final home game of the schedule. And they'll have to do the first quarter alone without Owen Zerfus. Owen Zerfus picked up a technical foul in that Barnes County North game, so we'll see Ryan Tweet start tonight. We'll get to our starting lineups later. How can the Spartans adjust without their leading scorer out on the floor, Joseph?
Well, like I said, they got to find a way to get some scoring on the outside. Of course, we haven't seen the Titans in full action as a varsity, but Owen's a huge loss right away for them because he's the one that's been able to control and play as a tempo, and he's the one that will take those shots when the team is not, or the offense is not working the way it is. But look for Xyler Carlson. He's been key all season. He's been like the secondary man on the outside. But Landon Koenig also being able to stretch him out a little bit more. Look for him to get some more outside shots, especially with Ryan Tweet filling the inside.
Owen Zerfus averages 13 points per game. They'll be without that the first quarter, of course, with the technical foul Owen picked up against Barnes County North. So in his place is Ryan Tweet, who averages 5 points per game. Landon Koenig, the only other Spartan to average double figures with 12 points per game. Xyler Carlson right behind him with 9 of his own. This 6-game skid, the longest of the season by Finley-Sharon Page, and it came right after a 3-game winning streak that ended at Drayton Valley Edinburgh in an overtime victory for Finley-Sharon Page. So a huge kind of whiplash effect the Spartans are facing right now, but they face Griggs Midkota this afternoon, a team that does not put up a lot of points. Griggs Midkota, 43 points per game, like I mentioned, the least amount of points per game in Region 3, District 5. Meanwhile, the Spartans, they faced Cavalier back on the 15th, like I mentioned. Cavalier, they're 67 points in that 67-63 victory, the most they scored all season. So it's not out of this dimension to think that or believe that Finley-Sharon Page could give up an abundance of points to the Spartans tonight, or to the Titans tonight.
Yes, and what was the question again? You're saying about how they could score, right?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you, for whatever reason, giving up. No, but for scoring, especially with Landon Koenig being the presence he has been, he was a little bit on a tear there, going for 20-plus in the last 2 games, of course, besides last one against North Fort, or the Bison.
Barnes County North?
Barnes County. I could not think of it. I was thinking
it's
last
okay.
night's
I
game.
blanked in the middle of the game. Bison County North, I wanted to say.
But you could see that, especially with a team that doesn't score as much and probably is on a lower scale, especially with the record. You could see the Spartans finally break the threshold that they've been on this 0-6 skid. This could be their game that they finally break out, and they need to have one of those before it comes playoff time because they need to get in. They need to get a couple wins to get themselves inside the region play.
It's a similar matchup between their games against Larimore and Cavalier for these Spartans, 2 teams that seemed they were down in the dumps and then shocked the Spartans. But now those games were away games. Now it's at Hope, and it's a final home game for Finley-Sharon Page. It's a packed house here at the Hustler Dome. in Hope, North Dakota, so that might play in effect, especially against a Griggs Midkota team that is 0-6 on the road.
Well, then, not to your point on that, when they face Cavalier and they face Larimore, again, to your point, the road presence. Tonight, you get some home momentum, you build something, and the crowd gets behind you, where you really can't generate that on the road. You can generate it at home, and who knows? You get a little bit going. All it is 1 or 2 baskets in a row with a couple defensive stops, and you can have momentum, and that can carry you. And that's the one thing the Spartans really need to have going right now. They need to come out fast, they need to come out strong, and they really need to get this crowd into the game with them.
Let's carry our momentum into our next break here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all your insurance needs, visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com. Next segment up, our coaches' comments segment. And we'll start off with the head coach of the Griggs Midkota Titans. That is Mike Monson. We'll talk to him here in a second. Don't go anywhere. This is yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Here in our Irie Insurance pregame show now, joined by the head coach of the Griggs Midkota Titans, Coach Mike Monson. Last time out versus Lakota, a 51-41 dub and breaking a 13-game losing streak. Coming in to Hope tonight to take on the Spartans. How's it feel to get back in the win column?
Well, it was just good for the kids. They needed one, and we should have had a couple along the way that kind of let slip through our fingers, and it happens, and you keep trying, and you keep going back, trying to make it right. And finally, one came through for us last night.
Another thing to make right, 0-6 on the road so far this season. Actually now 1-6 after that win in Benford. Tonight, that's a versus game, excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry, getting the results there. Now 0-6 on the road. What's it going to take here at Hope High School to take down the Spartans?
Well, one of the biggest things with the co-op is to keep your consistency. We can play really, really well at times, and then at other times we just kind of you don't take care of the ball very well, or something goes on where, we just don't get it done. That's the key to this is consistency, and have some fun playing and let it all hang out kind of.
What's it been like in this first year of the co-op so far with the team that newly reformed?
Well, they're not used to some things, and you try to refine them a little bit to try and make it more adaptable to them, and then you run into trouble then because then it ends up being too much one way or the other. The toughest thing is just trying to get everybody on the same page is really what it is.
You're facing a Finley-Sharon team that has lost 6 consecutive games. What can you use to your advantage that you see that sticks out on film against the Spartans?
Well, I just watched them on tape here for 2-3 games, and they're a very decent team. And if they get their 2 bigs going in Surface and Koenig, they're tough to beat. They played Hatton Northwood to a 2 overtime game, and and it's their gym. We're on the road. So to get these guys going is we just got to play with one another and play off each other. One thing you have trouble with a co-op is you have teams that have come together that are everybody's used to coming to the ball, and that's what ends up happening with us sometimes. They come to the ball instead of getting somebody open on the other side. So,
speaking of Owen Zerfus, he got teed up on Thursday night against Burns County North. He won't be playing this first quarter. Instead, be senior forward Ryan Sweet. How does that change your matchup against Finley-Sharon in the first quarter?
Well, I think we need to be concerned with everybody, no matter what. Surface is a good basketball player, and I understand those things happen and stuff. But the key to that is this: we prepare for everybody the same way, whether it's him or somebody else. So, I'm sure he's going to come off the bench fired up too. So.
Coach, if you could tell me one key in this game that is must-need for a victory tonight for your Titans, what would it be?
We got to get it inside and play off of that.
Coach, anything else you want to add?
No, that's it.
Thanks for your time. Good luck tonight. We'll see you later.
Thanks.
Coach Mike Monson of the Griggs Midkota Titans sitting currently on the season at 3-16, ready to end their regular season in Hope, North Dakota against Finley-Sharon. We'll take a quick break and come back with pregame coaches' comments from Coach Chelsea Beaton of the Spartans here after this on our Irie Insurance pregame show.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Back here in our RA Insurance pregame show, now joined by the head coach of the Finley-Sharon Page Spartans, Coach Chelsea Beaton. Coach, coming to this game, it's might be a little different emotionally because it's the last home game for your seniors in this squad. What is something that you've taken away from the team now here in your last home matchup?
Well, we like playing in the Hope Gym. Our senior, we decided yesterday, well, not just yesterday, but today we're just going to go out there. We're going to play, and we're just going to have fun. No matter what happens, we just want to have fun, and we want to play together and see what the outcome comes that way.
Coming into this game, Owen Zerpis will sit the first quarter with a technical foul on Thursday against Barnes County North. How can you guys adjust with Ryan Sweet starting in the lineup tonight?
We just got to, get better open shots for everybody. Not just one person, not two people. We got to move the ball around well enough and be strong with it and just get open shots.
You're facing a team that's also in a skid of its own. I believe 14 straight losses by the Titans of Griggs Midkota. What do you see about them that you like to your advantage?
Well, they're a new co-op, so I think them still trying to figure out who and where and what, why, them doing that. But, they're still scrappy. They're a good team. I know they have great players on their team. So, like I said it all season, we just got to come out with some strong defense. We've got to play together and see what happens.
On the emotional side, what have you taken away from this team just coming away? We've talked about it plenty of times. I've asked the same question that you kindly pointed out. But this team has turned it around, and thanks to you and the coaching staff of Keith Koenig, coming with 6 wins on this season, the most since 2015-2016 with a 5-17 record. It's baby steps, but just to put this team in the right direction, what's it feel like?
It's awesome. They're a great group of boys, a really good group of boys. They play well together. They love to egg each other on every day in practice. And, they really do. It's more of a team ball that they're trying to play, whereas I think they've just been used to let's try to get it to 1 or 2 guys. And we really want to see everybody on the floor score. So if you can do that, it's hard to stop a team, and that's, where our last few losses have come from. We can't just rely on their one player. Their whole team is scoring, and that's nice to see from our guys. That's what we want to see.
And what's the one area you can improve on this afternoon to pick up the dub today?
Rebounding and boxing out.
Coach, thanks for your time. Of course, I know your favorite question. You're going to say no comment. Anything else you want to add? Thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Coach Chelsea Beaton of the Finley-Sharon Page Spartans with her pregame coach's comments on our IRA Insurance pregame show on yourloveevent.com. These Spartans sitting at 6-13, ready to take on the 3-16 Griggs Midkota Titans. When we come back after the national anthem, we'll have starting lineups and tip-off here on yourliveevent.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world.
All new and used equipment from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada can be purchased with financing interest rates fixed rate 5 years as low as 2.65%. 2016 Challenger MT 865E, also a 1315 Unverfirth grain cart. This is priced at $43,000. A 60-foot Flexicoil coil packer. They also have new and used Rem grain vacs for sale or rent. Thanks for your business from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
It is time for the starting lineups here in Hope, North Dakota at Hope High School. Time for the visiting Griggs Midkota Titans, coached by Mike Monson. Starting off, a junior guard slash forward, sitting at 6 feet. Number 2, Logan Top. Behind him is Hunter Gronenberg, a senior guard slash forward at 5'10", wearing number 12. Behind him, number 13, Jaden Sherrard, a senior guard at 6 foot on the dot. Number 21 is Tavon Stadler, senior guard slash center at 6'2". And rounding it out, the big man, number 34, Tanner Holligan, the center senior, 6'2". For Griggs Midkota, sitting at 3-16, coached by Mike Monson. Now it's time for the hometown Finley-Sharon Spartans. No Owen Zerfus in this starting lineup. First, it's Dalton Stein, number 4, senior guard at 6 foot. Behind him is Zara Garlson, sophomore forward at 5'10". Blake Jacobson, the big junior forward, wearing 2-1 across the chest and the back at 6'1". Number 22, Ryan Tweet in the lineup to start off the first quarter in place of Zerfus. Number 22, senior forward, 6'3". And then the big man, Landon Koenig, sophomore forward at 6'5", wearing the Jordan numbers, 23 across the chest and the back. Wearing their white on white with red and black trim. The Spartans are with red numbers. Griggs Midkota, black on black with white and blue trim with white numbers. Now I'm joined at the broadcast bleacher with Joseph Stetz, and it's time for tip-off. Koenig looks to tip off for the Spartans, and I believe it'll be Hagen for the Titans. Here in this regular season finale for Griggs Midkota, in the second to last game for the Spartans before they play Hillsborough Central Valley. But they play the Titans tonight, and Koenig wins the tip-off. Goes to Carlson right off the bat, inside the paint. Koenig puts it up off the glass. Rebound, gets his own, goes up again, it gets his own rebound again. Double rebound, and then 2 points for Carlson, staying persistent inside the paint and getting 2 rebounds and 2 points to start off the scoring on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chad Oprah scoreboard. Spartans up 2-0, 7:40 in the first quarter. Now here is Sherrard. Now top of the key, gives to Gronenberg. Now feed inside the paint to Holligan. Holligan now goes the right corner to Top. He puts up a 3, and in and out, pulled down by Stein. Carlson now across the timeline quickly. He will run the floor. Now to Stein, the senior guard, pushes in the paint. Kick out to Jacobson. Right short corner up and in. Jacobson finds his groove. It's 4-0. Spartans on top. 7:15, first period. Top of the key, this is Logan Top, now right wing, now driving inside, putting a shoulder down, going to put up a fadeaway jumper, and it's pulled down by Tweet, can't go. Tweet now gives to Jacobson. Jacobson at top of the key, between the legs, dish to Stein, left front court, on the logo. Stein goes cross court to Carlson, right wing. He's guarded by Gronenberg. Hunter Gronenberg gets a screen from Koenig. Going to give it to Koenig now in the right near corner. Now to Jacobson, top of the key, guarded by Hagen. Going to get a screen from Tweet. No, he backs off. Gives to Tweet. Give and go. Back to Jacobson. Put up the right hand off the glass. Too strong. And pulled it down by Griggs Midkota. Number 12, Hunter Gronenberg. He dishes now quickly to Jaden Sherrard. Now to Hagen in the left corner. Now top to inside to number 21, Stadler. Now push it around the left wing. This is Sherrard for a 3 off the back iron. Pulled down by Tweet for his second board. Tweet with the Windex handy early on. And now it's Jacobson near midcourt. Now to Stein. Spartans up 4-0. Stein gives the left corner to Koenig. Is he going to pull? No, he's going to pump fake twice. Now give back to Tweet in the left wing. Now top of the key, dish around the arc. Jacobson the right wing. Jacobson now looking for Koenig. Won't go to Koenig. He goes cross court all the way to Stein left wing. He was wide open. Now closely getting in there. Now Stein dish off. Oh, what a nice pass. A nice dish and nice sauce by Carlson. He's got 4 points, and it's 6-0 early. Finley-Sharon Page on top with 5:55 left in the first quarter on your Steel Seed at Chad Upward scoreboard timeout. Griggs Midkota.
You expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
6-0 is the score. Favor of Finley-Sharon Page. 5:55 left in the first quarter on your Steel Seed at Chalper scoreboard. 701-866-2972. Please give Chad your business. The Spartans giving the business to the Titans right now. Here's top of the key. Now gives it Grunenberg across midcourt. Sherrard back to Grunenberg. Back and forth they go. Grunenberg now at the right wing. Ball over the head, now put it up inside the paint. No foul called. He tried to split the defense, and Carlson finds the long board. Now Carlson with a Badger in his hip pocket. Now on the right wing, backs off, goes to Stein near midcourt. Stein dish to Carlson, chest pass. Right wing, he's guarded by Jaden Sherrard. Gonna back off, now give the Koenig right corner. He's gonna pull up for three. In and out off the glass and rim, and long rebound, nobody's rebound. Out of bounds against Finley-Sharon Page at Griggs Midkota basketball. Inbound it comes from Hunter Grunenberg to number 13, Jaden Sherrard. Sherrard, senior guard, at 6 feet inside to Hagen, and Hagen at 6'2" in the right block of a nice dish finds the first points of the game for the Titans. It's 6-2. 4:58 and ticking in the first. Jacobson goes to Tweet right corner, almost lost the hand on it, corrals of his long right arm. Now here is Carlson. Oh, what a nice double clutch. He waited until the swat went by, and Carlson puts it off the glass from the baseline. 6 points for Carlson. It's 8-2, 4:40, first quarter. Sherrard now top of the key. Dish to Grunenberg, right wing, now inside the hog, and kick out the top, right corner three. Cross-court pass over to Sherrard. He puts up a left wing three, off rim, pulled down by Grunenberg. He's at the right wing now. He'll pull up for three. Off rim, and Hagen, Johnny on the spot, rattles it home for two. 4 points for Tanner Hagen, and it is now 8-4. And now a quick foul called on against Logan Top on Dalton Stein. Should be the first foul of the game. It is on Logan Top. His first, team first. Stein to inbound, up 8-4. 4:16 first quarter. Give the Carlson. Guarded by Hunter Grunenberg. Near midcourt. Spin around, turn around, go to the right wing. Racing over. Now looking to pass inside Jacobson. Posted up in the paint. Now fadeaway jumper mid-side. Won't go. Pulled down by Koenig. Put back up and two. Koenig right there where needed to be for the rebound and the deuce. 10-4, Spartans on top. 3:53, first period. Now here is the left wing with Sherrard. Now over to top right wing, guarded by Stein. He'll go to the right corner to Grunenberg. Grunenberg now go to Sherrard. Now over to Stadler, left wing. Now to Sherrard inside. Now here's Hagen going up for another two. Won't go. And now rebound by Stadler. Stadler's rebound and putback doesn't find the mark, and he is fouled. And no...
Ryan Tweet picks up that foul.
Tweet picks up the foul. Not a shooting foul. Tweet's first, team first. Griggs Midkota to inbound. Logan Top ties his right shoe. Gets laced up. Spartans defense awaiting right now, up by 6 points. Koenig to guard the inbound. Top ready. And ready to resume play here in Hope. Top looking, goes all the way near midcourt. And aim to Grunenberg. Now to Sherrard, back to Grunenberg. He'll drive in right side. Dish inside the Hagen, tipped away. Tweet finds it, but Tweet took a step on the baseline. Gives it right back to Griggs Midkota. Count turnover. And now here is Top looking the inbound. Goes over the top to Hagen. Hagen now left wing. This is Grunenberg. Feed inside. Stadler 2-on-1. Kick out left corner. Top pump fakes. Now pulls up left side. Mini airmailed into the mitts of Jacobson for his first rebound. Jacobson now running quickly inside the paint. Dish over to Koenig. Left corner. He won't pull up. He'll go to Carlson to the top. Now to Stein right wing. He has Tweet posted up. He's going to go to him. He does. Now in the right paint. He goes and finds Jacobson on the opposite block. Jacobson from the baseline, about 6 feet away. No go. Carlson loose board and eventually pulled down by Jaden Sherrard. Sherrard his first rebound. Dish over to Groneberg. Feed inside to Hagen, right on the spot and right off the glass and in. Hagen now with 6 points, all 6 points for Griggs Midkota. 10-6. Spartans on top, 2:40 first quarter. Carlson left wing now. Looking to slow things down. He goes to Tweet, top of the key. Tweet, the height advantage right there. Now to Stein on the right wing. To Jacobson off the bounce pass. And now to Koenig inside the baseline. Puts up left hand. Count it! And a foul! Koenig goes for the three-point play off his left hand inside the paint. And it's 12-6. Koenig's second bucket. First trip to the line for either team. That foul is on number 12. Hunter Groneberg, his first. Team second. Looks like we have a substitution here. Looks like Jaden Sherrard came off. And I believe number 22, Jackson Groneberg, came in. We'll get an official look there. It is Jackson Groneberg. Koenig is first shot up, first shot in on his first trip. 1-for-1 he goes. He has 5. It's 13-6. 2:22 first quarter. Spartans on top. Now here is Hunter Groneberg. Now left corner to Jackson. Jackson now the left wing. Goes to Stadler. Top of the key. Now to top right wing. He can pull up. No, he goes to the top to Jackson Groneberg. Puts up a 3-ball off back iron. Pulled down by Ryan Tweet with his long, lengthy arms. 3 rebounds. And Carlson almost had himself a board inside the paint. And he turns it over to Jackson Groneberg, who sneaks it right back. Now splits the defenders. Koenig denies him. Koenig and Tweet finding the block. Carlson in the paint. Finding no bucket, but Koenig right in, swooping in for the 2. Koenig, 2 rebounds, 2 points right there. He's got 7. It's 15-6. Finley-Sharon Page on top of Griggs Midkota. 1:35 first period. Hunter Groneberg cross court to top, right wing 3 off the rim, pulled down by Jacobson. Jacobson now loose ball into Carlson's hands. Carlson now top of the key. He'll go to Jacobson right wing. Taking some dribble between the legs. Now glide over to the right. Now to Koenig. Mid-side. That's a mid-side on the right side, and it is money. Koenig feeling his groove. He's got 9, and it's 17-6. An 11-point lead for Finley-Sharon Page of a minute and change in the first. Now inside is Hagen. Kicks out top of the key to top of the key. 3, too strong, and loose ball goes out of bounds. Finley-Sharon Page basketball.
I know you've been waiting for me to get some words in here because
it's boom, boom, boom in here.
It has been, and the reason why I haven't said much is because there's only been 3 fouls and 3 out of bounces. So I'm just gonna let you roll there, Derek. Go ahead.
Finley-Sharon Page on its A game right now in the first quarter, up 17-6. Stein top of the key with 45 seconds left in ticking in the first quarter. Jacobson feeds side to Koenig, not on their bag right there. Jump ball and back to Griggs Midkota.
So as you can see right there, Griggs Midkota sent the double team inside that time to Landon Koenig, not allowing it because, of course, Koenig's the one to watch so far.
All 6'5" of him inside the paint. He's got 9 points. Now here's Top. Logan Top from the left wing goes over to Groneberg. Now back to top left wing. Put a move on to Tanner Hug in the foul line. And loose ball saved by Hunter Groneberg. And it's back court to Finley-Sharon Page. And Griggs Midkota turns it over.
Then they're going to get a foul call just before Dalton Side could get the basketball to either Carlson or, of course, Jacobson, who was running down the floor that time. But the Spartans are playing with a lot of energy, and they're not playing like them usual selves. They're actually playing like we saw midway through the year whereas of late.
Substitution, we'll get to that here in a second. Looks like number 25, Trey Kilberger came in, and now a turnover by Finley-Sharon Page, their 4th. Here comes 7 seconds left. Here is Groneberg from the top, now goes inside the foul line. Now right wing, he's going to put up at the buzzer. Airmail doesn't go, and the Spartans on the go right now in the first quarter, up 17-6. After 1 over Griggs Midkota on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chowper scoreboard. Finley-Sharon Page gets Owen Zerfus back here in the second quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
For over 100 years, Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FinleyFarmersElevator.com.
Scoreboard reads 17-6 in favor of Finley-Sharon Page over Griggs Midkota on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard here in the second quarter. Ready to begin. Owen Zerfus now in the game after sitting the first quarter with a technical called on him against Barnes County North on Thursday. He comes in place of it looks like Blake Jacobson right now. Carlson give it to Zerfus, who had 6 points in the Bison game on Thursday. Leading scorer for Finley-Sharon Page is Landon Koenig with 9. He had 10 against Barnes County North. Now Koenig beats inside the Tweet, puts up the glass from the baseline and rattles it home. Ryan Tweet, his first field goal, and it is 19-6. Finley-Sharon Page getting it going as now the Titans go right to left. Here is number 22, Jackson Gronberg near the foul line. Now to Hunter Gronberg, left wing. He'll glide over the top. Now get back to his brother on the right wing. Now dish it back. Mano inside the foul line. Now right elbow shot won't go by Tanner Hogan, and it's pulled down by Owen Zerfus, getting on the stat sheet for the first time at the 7:23-minute mark in the second quarter. Looks like Stein will inbound now to Zerfus. Spartans have missed a 6-game skid, not playing right now in this first quarter. Absolutely lights out. Now here in the second. Stein now right wing, gets a screen from Koenig, a hard screen. Now Stein, he's going to drive in, put up a floater on the left side and bank it home. Stein liked what he saw, and he puts up 2. It's 21-6. 7 minutes now in the second quarter. Here's Hunter Gronberg, top of the key. He goes to top to Logan Top. Now to Jaden Sherrard, top of the key, glides to the right. This is from the right wing. Hunter Gronberg feeds inside to Trey Kailber. And Kailber, did he step on the baseline? I believe they're saying the ball is tipped out of bounds. And it's still Griggs Midkota basketball. The refs will confer right here. Titans are down at 21-6. Coach Mike Munson of Griggs Midkota says black ball. It is actually white ball. Zara Carlson now to inbound to Owen Zerfus. 3 turnovers in the game so far for Griggs Midkota. Zerfus now across the timeline, puts a little stutter step, now right corner, now to Stein, top of the key. Stein will put on a move inside left elbow. Now kick out to Zerfus, right wing 3 is up and good. Nothing but net and wet for Owen Zerfus. That's a 3. That's a timeout by Griggs Midkota, and Mike Munson down 24-6 with 6:31 left in the second quarter on your Steel Seed at Shelbert scoreboard.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Finley-Sharon Page is taking its frustration out right now on Griggs Midkota, up 24-6 with 6:31 left in the second quarter on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chow the scoreboard. The Spartans have lost 6 straight games, but are not playing it right now against the Titans. Griggs Midkota, their final regular season game of the year. They currently just broke a 13-game losing streak with a win against Lakota, but they're now down 24-6, 6:30 second quarter. Now to the left side, left wing, Jaden Sherrard. To the top, to Logan Top. Now back to Sherrard, left wing, give and go. Now give it to Hunter Gronberg, right wing. That one's deflected off of Stein's arm. Ends up in Kailber's hands. Now find it to Haugen, who kicks out to Sherrard. Won't go from the 3 from the left wing. Pulled down by Ryan Sweet. Now Zerfus to Carlson, wide open in the right corner for 3. Bang! Carlson will hit those wide open every day, every time. He's got 9. 27-6. Finley-Sharon Page lighting up the Titans right now. 5:50 second period. Top right wing, gives it to Hunter Grunenberg. Now to Sherrard, now top in the left corner. Zerfus quickly on him in his hip pocket. Now sky high goes up for Grunenberg, who finds Kalebearer, and a foul called on the shot. And Griggs Midkota heads to the line with Trey Kalebearer heading there. Number 25, senior center at 6'2", his first trip, and the Titans' first trip of the day.
Have all the Spartans who have dressed so far, have they scored in this game?
I believe here as the first shot up by Kalebearer won't find the mark. Zerfus with 3, Stein with 2, Carlson with 9, Jacobson with 2, and Koenig with 9. So every starter has scored, and Ryan Tweet so far has 2 off the bench. So everyone who's gotten in the game has scored. That one 0 for 2 by Kalebearer, pulled down by Ryan Tweet with 5 rebounds already. Windex handy indeed.
Actually, Owen Zerfus would be the one off the bench in tonight's game.
Technically, you are right. Dalton Stein now left wing. Bounce pass to Koenig, top of the key to Carlson. He just hit the tray from the right corner. Goes to the right corner to Zerfus. He will drive inside, right side, up the lane, and counted it a foul. Right, Owen Zerfus, oh my goodness. That was pretty enough. And he'll go up to make it even prettier now with a 3-point play. 5 points for Owen. It is 29-6 Spartans, 5:19 second quarter. That foul on number 13 at Jaden Sherrard. Looks like Ryan Tweet checks out. Bryce Jewison checks in. Also coming out, Dalton Stein in his place is Blake Jacobson.
As we look back, or we look towards the Titans here, the Titans are not out of it right now. They're just not making their shots. They're not getting any baskets to help support them, which we have seen with the Spartans throughout the season. They play good. The Titans are not playing bad by any means. They're just not getting rewarded with baskets right now.
An 11-0 run to kick off the second quarter for the Spartans. Griggs Midkota has not scored yet. Now here's Hagen from the right elbow. He gives off to Sherrard. Now cross court to top left corner 3. Short, pulled down by Koenig. Koenig now gives to Carlson. 4:58 in the second quarter. Carlson going coast to coast, but he took a walk. His foot got swept up, and it glided across the paint. Turnover, Finley-Sharon Page. Their first of the second quarter, up 30-6, 4:50 remaining for half. Here is Jaden Sherrard, right wing. Now to Logan top of the key. Now into Tavon Stadler, now left corner. This is Grunenberg inside, bullet pass, nice find into the chest, into the bucket by Tavon Stadler. His first point, his first bucket, and the first time anyone not named Tanner Hagen hasn't scored for these Titans. And that left elbow shot by Koenig won't go, pulled it down by Hagen.
Now let's see if the Titans build a little momentum here after getting a basket and a stop. Let's see if they can do it.
Their first of the second quarter. Now here's Logan top. Goes all the way to the right wing to Hunter Grunenberg. Grunenberg looking at the dish. He goes to Sherrard. Left side. Now top in the left corner. He pumps against Zerfus. Now goes cross court to Hunter Grunenberg. That's right corner 3. That's good in for 3. Finding their groove, the Titans are. Hunter Grunenberg for the tray. It's 30-11 to end the 11-0 drought. Now Zerfus top of the key to Julius left lane. Give and go. Back to Zerfus. He'll fire away for 3. Too strong off the rim and glass. Pulled down by Stadler. Stadler for the second board. This is Logan top across the timeline. 3:39, second period, 30-11. Spartans on top. Here is a fadeaway that was partially deflected off a Hagen by Koenig. And now here comes Carlson from the right corner. Hot hand after the 3. Now Zerfus to Jacobson. Gonna go to Juliuson around the arc. No, he goes back to Carlson. Wide open from the right corner again. Puts it in! You gotta stop letting them do that. Zara Carlson has 12 points. It's 33-11. Carlson with the tray from the right corner. 3:10 second period. Top from the left corner now. Goes cross court to Hunter Grunenberg. That's a right corner 3. That's too strong. And Carlson again gets the basketball. He's going to go coast to coast now. Puts on the Euro. Puts up with a high glass. Falling to the hardwood for 2. Carlson, 14 points. 35-11 Spartans. 2:50 second period. Top left wing. He gives it Stadler. Gets a screen. No, back and go. Back to top. Yes, he gives it left wing. Logan top now. Put a move on. Here's a left side 3. Looks like his foot was on the line, but it's pulled down by Jacobson nonetheless. Shot won't go. Now to Zerfus. Cross midcourt. Carlson in the right corner again. He wants to go to that hot spot. Now Koenig to Zerfus. Top of the key. 3. Falling backwards. Counting in a foul! A 4-point play! Hey! Owen Zerfus from the top of the arc. Got a nice little sell there like he's Mick Foley.
Mick Foley wasn't just sold it that good.
I don't know. That man's been through
Mick Foley,
some stuff.
You'd need a nail on a board to go through his head
Gosh.
to get him to sell something like that.
Zerfus has 9 points. That foul on Hunter Grunenberg, his second. Looks like Carlson just checked out, as did Landon Koenig. Juliuson in the game, as well as Ryan at Tweet. Zerfus now his second trip to the line. He's 1 for 1. 2 for 2. Rattles it home. He has 10 points. 39-11, Finley-Sharon Page. 2:26, second quarter. This is number 22, Jackson Grunenberg. Gives it off the top. Now left corner. Gives it to number 15, Wyatt Spickler. Spickler now left wing. Gives it to Hagen inside the foul line. He'll put up from 13 feet away and pulled it down by nobody. Out of bounds off of Zerfus. And it's Titans basketball. Jackson Grunenberg to inbound. Grunenberg slaps the basketball. Looking, finds right side. Spickler right side midi up and in. Spickler off the bench with 2. And now brings it to 39-13. Finley-Sharon Page on top still with 2 minutes in the second. Juliuson top of the key. Gives it Zerfus. Now Stein right wing. Back to Zerfus right wing again. Right front court. Glides over to Juliuson. Chest pass. Juliuson side to left elbow to Tweet. Pump fake. Now gives it Juliuson. That's a left wing 3. Oh, off the bank. Hello. He shrugs to Zerfus, who shrugs right back. And 3 points for Bryce Juliuson. The bank is open. It's 42-13.
Good. I need to make a deposit after this.
1:33, second quarter. Now cross court over to Jackson Grunenberg in the right wing. Guarded by Juliuson. Now gives to Stadler. Now over the top left wing. Guarded by Zerfus. Drives in baseline. Puts up the right hand and in. Nice move. Nice finish by Logan Top for his first bucket of the game. He has 2 only. And it's 42-15 before halftime. 1:15 on the clock and ticking. Juliuson, Zerfus back and forth. Cross court to Stein, right corner. Now to Zerfus. Now to Juliuson. He'll fire away from the same spot in the left wing. Banks it home. No, he doesn't. Oh, put some elbow grease on that one. It's pulled down by Stadler. Now here comes the Titans. Now crossing himself up, Logan Top did, and he throws that basketball right into Blake Jacobs' hands and right into Juliuson's hands for the bucket. Juliuson with 2. It's 44-15. Turnover Griggs Midkota back to the Titans.
We have covered many Spartans games. They have not had as much fun as they're having right now.
Top not having fun right there in the foul line, being fouled at the block, and he goes to the free throw line to shoot. Looks like we have a substitution. Looks like Grant Irie is going to get in the game for Ryan Tweet. That foul on Tweet, his second team 6.
Well, and the one thing that the Spartans have been doing very good tonight is everyone's getting involved. It's, there's, of course, with Carlson and Koenig, they're getting there more than one basket at a time, but everyone who comes into the ball game is getting a chance at a shot. Like, that's one thing that we haven't seen a lot of. It's usually been, they've been suffocating so much on Koenig that only Zerfus or Carlson get the shots. Everyone's getting their opportunity to hit shots tonight.
1 for 2 goes Logan Top. He has 3. It's 44-16. That foul actually the third by Finley-Sharon Page. Grant Irie checks in for Ryan Tweet. Looks like number 25, Trey Kilber, came in for number 21, Tavon Stadler for the Titans. Shot clock turned off. Owen Zerfus at midcourt. He has 10 points. Gives it to Juliuson. To Jacobson. Back to Zerfus. Give and go. A little triangle action right there. Stein's open in left corner. He gives it to Irie right wing. Now Zerfus. Now Juliuson. Just dish around. 10 seconds now. Back and forth. Back and forth. Here's Jacobson. Left side in traffic. Pulled down by Juliuson. Left wing 3. Bank it home again. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, Meatloaf said. And that shot clock won't go. Juliuson. Good night.
Is he trying to do that, or is that his actual shot?
Whatever he's trying, he's got 8 points off of it. It's 47-16 at the end of the first half. Finley-Sharon Page on top of Griggs Midkota on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Schaubert scoreboard. We'll take a break and come back with our Christian Brothers Auto Group halftime report. Don't go anywhere. This is at yourloveevent.com.
The aisles at Mix Grocery and Hope are filled with products you know and love. That's why Mix Grocery is your one-stop shop for all of your shopping needs. Mix has a deli, bakery, produce, and fresh meat. Whether you're looking for quick and easy meals or trying a new recipe, you'll find what you need at a great value. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mix Grocery in Hope, North Dakota, 701-945-2691.
The vision of the Finley-Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationships to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Finley-Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit finleysharonschool.com. And go Spartans!
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
We know agriculture, and we know ag lending. Citizens State Bank has competitive rates, and you can get the best loan to keep your farm running smooth. Whether it's land, crops, livestock, or machinery, Citizens State Bank has lenders to help you find the best loan with the best rate in Finley, Cooperstown, and Northwood. For more information, visit us online at csbfinley.com. Member FDIC.
Here in our halftime report on YourLoveEvent.com, brought to you by Christian Brothers Auto Group. Halftime presented by Christian Brothers Auto Group. Find your next new or pre-owned vehicle at their showrooms in Finley, Mayville, in Cooperstown, North Dakota, and in Crookston and Fertile, Minnesota. Or shop their inventory online by visiting ChristianCarsOnline.com. Christian Brothers Auto Group is here to help you purchase your next vehicle or to service your current one. And right now, currently, Finley-Sharon Page is servicing its hometown crowd to a 47-16 shellacking after the first half on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Shout scoreboard. Let's see how we got there, breaking down the first and second quarters. Looking at it now, Finley-Sharon Page got off to a very hot start, 17-6 after the first quarter, up by 11, and then they went on an 11-0 run to kick off the second period before Griggs Midkota came back into the ball game. Griggs Midkota down 47-16, only 4 turnovers by the Titans to the Spartans 5, but the Spartans can't stop themselves from making 3 balls so far this sunny Saturday afternoon in Hope, North Dakota. Get to this team stats and individual stats here in a second. It has been a heck of an effort by the Spartans, who are just taking out frustration right now after 6 straight losses here in the latter half of the season, now taking it all out on the poor Titans of Griggs Midkota. The Titans broke a 13-game losing streak last time out against Lakota, but now back to their losing ways in the first half, see if they can't bounce back in the second half. And when we come back, we'll bounce back to our individual statistics breakdown here on our Christian Brothers Auto Group halftime report. Don't go anywhere. This is YourLoveEvent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines, because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
47-16, Finley-Sharon Page leads Griggs Midkota on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Shower scoreboard of about 5 minutes and ticking here at halftime. Brought to you, of course, by Christian Brothers Auto Group. Let's see who contributed to this amount, this absolute bombardment by the Spartans so far this sunny Saturday afternoon. By Finley-Sharon Page, let's start with the victors of the first half first. Owen Zerfas has 10 points, 1 rebound, 2 for 2 from the line. Dalton Stein has 2 points, 1 rebound. Zara Carlson leading the team and the game with 14 points on the board and 4 rebounds off of the window. Blake Jacobson with 3 rebounds, 2 points of his own. Landon Koenig has 9 points, 3 rebounds. Bryce Juliuson with 2 trays, 8 points, no rebounds yet. All from the left wing, those 3 balls of game for old Bryce. And then Ryan Sweet with 2 points and 5 rebounds, really racking them up inside the paint. As for Griggs Midkota, at the top here, Logan Top with 3 points, 1 for 2 from the line. Hunter Gruneberg has 3 points, 2 rebounds. Jaden Sherrard with 2 rebounds, no points. Tavon Stadler with 2 rebounds, 2 points to match. Tanner Hagen has 1 rebound and 6 points. The first 6 points of the game for the Titans were scored by Hagen. And now Wyatt Spickler off the bench with 2 points and no rebounds. For team stats, Finley-Sharon Page has out-rebounded Griggs Midkota 17-7, and at 3 for 3, the Spartans have shot from the foul line. Meanwhile, Griggs Midkota a 1 for 2 mark from 15 feet away. And now Joseph Stets looking at these squads, especially these Finley-Sharon Page Spartans after 6 straight losses. They're really just venting at this point, like they're at couples therapy.
God, they're just they're unloading all their anger that has been built up ever since, going on that 0-6 skid, and it's something we don't really see that often. I mean, how many times have we gone into a half going, well, the Spartans are going to be at the halfway to the century mark. Like, they're halfway there. They're 3 points off from basically saying, hey, we could play 100 points tonight. Like, yeah, like 50, what is that, 52 is the first?
52 points per game the Spartans put up each outing.
I don't get your stats. Your stats are confusing. Mine are easy. But anyway, but yeah, they're averaging 58 points per game. Well, they only need 11 more, and they got their average for tonight. It's nice to see it go down for the Spartans as it has been, and it's not just been one person. That's the great thing about this so far for the Spartans. It hasn't been just, Owen Zerfas, Landon Koenig, Xyler Carlson. Everyone has gotten involved. I mean, Dalton Stein's got his basket in. Hopefully we see him shoot a couple more shots here later in this, as the game goes on. Give everyone some more opportunities because, like what Chelsea Beaton said in her pregame interviews, she wants the team to have fun. This is a game that you're not going to worry about win or loss. We're just going to go out there and have fun. What's more fun than giving every single person who's wearing the white with the red trim, what's more fun than giving everyone an opportunity to feel like they contributed to this game?
The people contributing in that first quarter, let's talk about that real quick. They were up 11 points at the end of one period without their leading scorer in Owen Zerfas. That was big thanks to Zara Carlson, who had, I believe, at least 9 points in that first quarter. Carlson, a big contributor to this Spartans squad, the sophomore. He has 14. His season high is 16, so only 2 away from matching. The season high for the Spartans in general this 2020-21 season is set by Landon Koenig. That was back on, against Hatton Northwood. He had 26 and 10 rebounds in that game 2 weeks ago.
I don't expect anyone from the Spartans to be getting to that mark because if the game is going how it is, no one's going to get close to that because, of course,
we'll see
Chelsea
substitutions.
Beaton's we're going to see substitutions. Chelsea Beaton's going to give her the opportunity of her young ones to get out there and enjoy the moment because this is their final home game. Of course, unless playoffs come around or they will into a home game there. This is it. Go out there, have fun. It's a Saturday night. You had no school. You're all rested. Let's just go out there and let's play some basketball.
They're playing basketball and then some. Just like Lil Bow Wow set up, 47-16 at the end of halftime. Thanks to our halftime sponsors, Christian Brothers Auto Group, and our sponsors of tonight, of course. Thanks, everyone, for allowing us to put these broadcasts on.
Before we continue, if you're bringing up Little Bow Wow, what was his character's name in Like Mike?
You always ask me this every time.
Yep, and I want to make sure you get it. Because, Calvin Cambridge.
I almost said Cameron. All right, here we go. 47-16, step of my own cord there. You got me all jumped up.
I did.
Here is Gronenberg. He gives off to Sherrard, now left wing. This is Stadler. Stadler now gives it top left wing. He's going to pull. No, he's not. He's going to glide in. Now kick out. This turned away. This is Stein. Now back and forth to top. He can't find it from the foul line, in and out. And the Stadler rebound. His won't go. Koenig almost snatches that one, and he finally does. Stadler with the first rebound, but Koenig cleans it up.
And not a bad possession there from the Titans there. You know, they got a couple shots, they got the opportunity, but they just couldn't get one to go.
Jacobson tried to get a feed from Carlson. Sarcastically clapping his hands that Blake does to Zeiler. It's still Spartans basketball. Zerfus now to inbound. Looking, finding Carlson right corner. He puts a move, back steps, now goes baseline, kicks to Stein, but right into Top's hands. But Top, as soon as he gets that basketball, he took a travel. Tough luck there for Griggs Midkota.
And that's just kind of how the game has gone for the Titans. Any chance they've had an opportunity, they do something out of the ordinary that costs them the opportunity for that chance.
47-16, Finley-Sharon Page on top, 7-15, third quarter. On Golden Harvest, Steel Seed at Shelford, scoreboard Zerfus, goes to Stein to the top of the key. Now off the foot of Jaden Sherrard, kick ball, still Spartan basketball.
I think that was more off the shin.
Yeah, it looked like off the knee, shin area.
But
hacky sack action.
I've never played hacky sack.
Well, you're not playing with me, I'm not very good. Carlson right corner from three, he's good at that. Rattles it home for the tray. Zara Carlson with 17 points, a new season high for Carlson, and it is 50-16. First bucket, Zerfus crashes off to the stage, trying to save the basketball. Still Griggs Midkota basketball. 50-16, Finley-Sharon Page on top of Griggs Midkota. 6:52, third quarter. Now Top to inbound, it gives to Stadler inside the paint. Now from a few feet away, puts it in with his right hand. Tavon Stadler has 4 points, now pushes it to 50-18. 6:43 and ticking. Koenig from the foul line. Now goes to Stein at left corner, puts a move on. Does the Zerfus now top of the key. He'll fire in the face of the Titans. Won't go. Pulled down by Hagen. Hagen's second rebound. He gives to Logan Top. Now over to Hunter Gornerberg at left front court. Now give it the inside to Sherrard. Now out to Sherrard. He'll drive in. Kick to Top. Now kick to the right corner. This is a three ball up by Gornerberg. And he banked that in off the glass.
I did not see
I thought I heard a little of a skim there, but Gornerberg finds himself with 3 points, his second tray. It is 50-21. Now Zerfus in the left wing gives to Jacobson, now to Koenig, now to Carlson right corner. He won't pull, goes to Zerfus. Now on the wing, cross court over to Stein, left wing. Now back to Zerfus. Right in the top, now goes to Carlson right corner. Carlson now 2-on-1. Now to Zerfus, top of the key, feeds inside, 14 feet away is Koenig. He'll pull up in left block now. Nice little hop step in there, and Koenig picks up a trip to the foul line, slaps hands with Zerfus, and looks to put more points on the board. Looks like this foul by Griggs Midkota, to be the first of the second half, is on number 21, Tavon Stadler, his first. Koenig now, he has now 10 points, his second trip to the line, 2 for 2 so far. Koenig had 10 points against Barnes County North, already at 10 right now. Here, a few minutes into the third quarter. His second one up and off. It's 51-21 Spartans, 5:45 third period. Here's Sherrard, left front court, guarded by Carlson. Sherrard goes over to top, right wing. Top feeds inside to Hagen, right elbow. Nice little dish. Oh, what a pass to Stadler. He hesitated and just found him on a dime on a rope, and Stadler finds 2.
And great patience there as well to allow the defender to go by after the shot block opportunity.
Loose ball, Stein loses it. Finley-Sharon Page turnover. Here's Stadler now down 51-23, 5:15 third quarter. Now inside from Hagen, and now out of bounds. Finley-Sharon Page basketball, I believe, as it is. Turnover, Griggs Midkota. Turnover, tit for tat. Go the two teams. Spartans inbound of Carlson to Zerfus. Now a little bit of a full court pressure defense by the Titans. Carlson to Zerfus. Got to get across quickly here in a second. And now they do to Carlson in the left wing. Carlson now going to wait for Zerfus, who slid and fell. Now to Stein, left corner. The feed to Jacobson. No. He looks all the way to the top now to Carlson. Carlson at midcourt. He's guarded by Sherrard. Carlson and Zerfus right wing, right next to Chelsea Beaton. This one's picked away by Logan Top. He read it like a defensive back and puts it in for 2 in the right block. 51-25, a mini run here by the Titans. 5 points for Top, 4:35, 4:46 on the dot. Third period. Looks like we have a foul, a pushing foul on Griggs Midkota, I believe, with the Spartans to inbound. McCovett on top, his team second. Ryan Tweet comes in for fellow senior Owen Zerfis, who takes a seat on the bench with 10 points so far. Carlson now spins at midcourt, gives to Jacobson right front court. Now to Tweet in the right corner. That's a long two, and it's no good. It's pulled down by Hunter Gruneberg. Now Hunter Gruneberg looking to dish, goes to top right wing. Now he goes baseline, now back. Oh, what a ropey pass to Stadler, who waits and hesitates, and it picks up a foul and a trip to the line. That looks like it's on Ryan Tweet. Stadler doing a good job of waiting in the paint.
Titans are doing great. They're slowing themselves down. They know they can, gain the 30 points where they were down at the half. They know they can't get in one possession or two. You got to slow it down, get your stops, and make your chances. Like, you have to cash in when you get opportunities, especially at the free throw line.
Stadler makes that second opportunity count and goes 1 for 2, has 7 points. It's 51-26. That foul is actually on Jacobson, his first. He feeds inside to Koenig, who puts up a nice layup off the opposite side for 2. Koenig, like a magician. 12 points, 53-26. 4 minutes and ticking third period. Top of the key. He drives in, puts a move on Koenig, and puts a move inside the bucket. Top turning it on now. 7 points, 53-28. The Spartans are still in control. Kickball, that's off the top.
And you know what? One thing that came to my mind, that layup he made spun around like a top.
Darn metaphor.
Well,
Analogies.
His name is Top. I mean, it reminds
top
me of the
top
toy
of the
top.
key, top everywhere. And now Tweet with the ball. Gives it from Joyson, now to Carlson. Coming off the bench, coming into the bench now is Jacobson. Joyson comes in. Joyson can't find the basketball. That one's turned over by Finley-Sharon page number 4 for this third period. And right inside is Sherrard. Can't find it to go. But Stadler, Johnny on the spot, finds the rebound and the bucket.
Top did that.
Top, of course he did. Stadler right there to help out.
He was on
He's
top
got
of
9. Tweet now. He is stuffed from the right block. And Ryan Tweet heads to the line. It is 53-30. It's now a 23-point game and still in favor of Finley-Sharon Page. This foul on, I believe, who are they going to call this one on inside a plethora of Titans?
They just called a technical foul on
Mike Munson?
No, Tanner Haugen.
Tanner Haugen picks up a technical foul, and wanting an explanation is Mike Munson. And Tweet finds one right there from the foul line. His first trip tonight, he has 3 points. 54-30. Tweet the second one, off and out.
Wasn't it a shooting foul too, so he'll get 2 more? I get confused when a technical comes on a shooting shot. Because of course,
gives 2 more now.
Yes.
Tweet now, his second opportunity, and it misses that one. The players gathered up at midcourt watching the senior shoot here in his final game at Hope High School, and a 1-for-4 trip blows a raspberry. Zerfis telling him fundamentals and keep a level head for 54-20 or 54-30 still.
He was more helping him where his alignment was for shooting.
And this fundamentals,
he was off to the side.
Fundamentals, yes.
Fundamentals. It's shooting fundamentals, not just fundamentals, man.
If you want to get technical. Juliuson now, after that technical to Zerfis, top of the key.
Let me tee you up real quick.
I'm going to tee you up in the car. I swear on everything. Here is Dalton Stein, right corner, feeds inside the Tweet now in the right paint, puts it up. Oh, nice reverse spin move off the glass. Won't go. Pulled down by Stadler. Stadler now to top. Stadler right wing, puts the moves on Juliuson. Now goes up top to Gruneberg. Left corner, this is Sherrard. Sherrard looks to Gruneberg. Feeds inside to Stadler. Now to top. Right wing, 3 is up and good. Nothing but net and wet from Logan Top, taking the top off the defense. In the house right now, he has 12 points. It's 54-33, timeout on the floor. Spartans lead at 2:41 left in the third period on your Steel Seed at Chad Upward scoreboard.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Finley Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Finley Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Finley or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at finleymotors.com.
Griggs Midkota has outscored Finley-Sharon Hope Page 15-7 out of the halftime break, but are still down 54-33 with 2:41 on the clock. On your still seated Chelp, the scoreboard. Spartans to inbound now with Bryce Juliuson. Looks to Landon Koenig, goes to Koenig, now back to Juliuson. Juliuson back and forth between him and Landon. Now Zerfus to Tweet. Zerfus and Tweet loses the basketball. Now to Owen in the left wing. Owen going to slow things down. No, he's going to drive inside. And Top absolutely harassing him. Gives it to Juliuson now in the left front court. Now to Zerfus. No, to Top. Top takes it off. And now a turnover for Finley-Sharon Page. Feed inside to Stadler. Inside now to Sherrard for two. From the left block, Sherrard's first points of the game. And it's 54-35. The Titans trying to get back in it. Down by 19. Zerfus to Juliuson in the paint. Feed to Tweet. Loose ball. And it's Zerfus picking it up, saving it, but off his hands. And back to Griggs Midkota. 6 turnovers by Finley-Sharon Page. I believe that's 7 now in the third quarter. And that lead starting to get a little anxious.
The Spartans need to slow down.
They were up
really
47-16 a half.
They got to stay patient. They were patient that first half. Now they've come out, with the Titans becoming more of a, a threat here in tonight's game. They got to be patient.
Top waits for his moment, 3-on-1. He took a walk inside. He was trying to feed off inside to Hunter Gronenberg, but took one too many steps before getting it off. Griggs Midkota's third turnover of the third quarter. 1:45 left. The 54-35 lead for Finley-Sharon Page. Carlson inbounds to Koenig, back to Zeiler. Zeiler has 17 points, a season high. In a game high right now. He is being harassed, and he needs a timeout. Zeiler Carlson takes a timeout, much to the approval by the Titans. Down by 19, but on a run right now. 54-35, 1:38 left on the steel seed at Chalbert scoreboard. Timeout, Zeiler Carlson and the Spartans.
Welcome 2021. We are all happy you are here. Time for a fresh start. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. The start of each year brings excitement and opportunity for those of us in agriculture. At Irie Insurance, we feel the excitement as well, and we want to make sure 2021 gets off to a great start as you plan for the planting season. We would love to sit down with each of you for annual policy review and make sure your farm's equity is protected. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Finley-Sharon Page has to slow things down here in this third quarter, to say the least, allowing Griggs Midkota to bring up in 19. 54-35 with 1:38 left in the third quarter. Finley-Sharon Page led at half, 47-16, if that tells you anything, and 7 third quarter turnovers by the Spartans, but they have the basketball right now with Landon Koenig ready to inbound. Gives it to Owen Zerfus. Carlson, who just took the timeout after he's being pestered in the backcourt, gives it to Stein, right wing. Stein cross court to Zerfus inside the paint on the left side. And did Zerfus take a walk, or he was fouled? He was fouled.
He got pushed from behind.
He was pushing contact foul by Griggs Midkota. I believe that will be their 15th foul. It is. And it's by Logan Top, who has 12 points, leading scorer, his third. Zerfus to inbound now, ball over the head, looking, finds Tweet. Tweet off his hands, loose ball in front of us, almost saved by Top. Hello there, Logan. And it's still Finley-Sharon Page basketball.
Nope. It's
back to Griggs Midkota. The ref pointing the wrong way there for a second. And now right in front of us, it's Hunter Grunenberg to inbound. Ryan Tweet comes out, coming into the game. Looks to be Blake Jacobson. Logan Top now with the basketball. Goes to Grunenberg, right wing. Now to the top of the key. He goes. Gives it to Sherrard. He goes to right wing, the top of the key. And the Top by the logo at the left side. Here's Sherrard to Top, left wing. Puts a move on against Carlson. Now Sherrard, right wing. That's a 3-ball up and down. Oh, watch out. Sherrard with a tray. He's got 5. It's 54-38. Spartans letting this lead crumble a little bit. Stein now to Zerfus, top of the key. He'll drive in. No, boot to Carlson, right wing. Carlson now back to Zerfus. Zerfus slowing down. No, goes to Koenig. Near the foul line. Bounce pass to Carlson. Left wing up and off the glass from the left short corner. Pulled down by Sherrard. Sherrard to 4 rebounds. Gives to Logan Top, who has 12 points. Now he goes to Sherrard in the right wing. Sherrard now glides to the top. Gives it to Grunenberg, left wing. Now the Top in the left corner. finds Sherrard in the left front court, back to top. Left corner, looking to dish. He does all the way across to Gronenberg in the right court. He'll draw up, and now it's the top of the key to Sherrard. He'll kick out the top again, left wing. Top now goes on the baseline. And did he step on the baseline, or was it pushed out of bounds? And it was poked out by Owen Zerfus. Still Griggs Midkota basketball with 19 seconds left on the game clock and 7 on the shot clock. Top to inbound. It gives it right off to Kilber, who puts it up immediately after getting the inbound. It's a 14-point game. 54-40. Shot clock turned off. Spartans on top, 10 seconds and ticking. Stein to Zerfus. Zerfus to Jacobson, and to no one. Koenig at 5 seconds is fouled, denied, but he heads to the line. Landon Koenig going up from the left block. Slaps the back of Kilber and slaps the hand of Zerfus and looks to slap it in from the foul line.
Still too early, but these free throws are huge. They need to try and cancel any momentum they can.
Got to keep the Titans at arm's distance. The first one by Koenig won't go. He's 2 for 4 from the line. He has 12 points with 4.1 seconds left on the game clock here in the third quarter. Koenig now pushes to a 15-point game before the fourth quarter. He does. Koenig now 13 points, inbound to Sherrard. Sherrard now looking, still not at midcourt yet. He'll fire away, and it's short and into the crowd, the student section. And at the end of the third quarter, a short look there by Finley-Sharon, allowing Griggs Midkota to get back in the game. 55-40, heading into the final quarter of regulation. Spartans on top on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chapel scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on yourloveevent.com.
Pioneer, tailored for your farm, delivering success. With decades of research, Pioneer has the genetics, tools, and local testing capabilities to deliver the most diverse and consistent seed for your farm needs. Work with Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton in Hope, your local Pioneer team, to evaluate your needs and select the best varieties with the right herbicide-tolerant trait for your farm. With the science behind Pioneer products and the local service, you get success from your crop yields. Good luck to the Finley-Sharon Hope Page team from your local Pioneer seed representatives, Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton of Hope.
Only 8 points allowed by Griggs Midkota against Finley-Sharon in that third period. And the halftime score was 47-16. Finley-Sharon on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chapel scoreboard. Now heading to the final quarter of regulation. It's 55-40. Spartans still on top of the Titans, but it's getting a little angsty and anxious in here.
Well, just giving you a little insight here. If they score 20, if they do the same thing they did in the third quarter, score 24 and hold the Spartans to 8, that's 16 points. That's a win for the Titans. So the Spartans really need to waken up here.
Gronenberg, no ice in here, and he slips and turns it over like there is. Griggs Midkota gives the basketball back to Finley-Sharon Hunter Gronenberg, that is. And now Carlson to inbound, and we're going to have full court pressure defense by the Titans. To Zerfus now. Now to Carlson, to Zerfus. Coach Chelsea Beaton shouting for her Spartans to clear. They do finally. Carlson now. That one's poked away right into the midst, and Carlson pokes it back. A scrum for the basketball. Carlson has it. No, it's Stein, and it's eventually picked up by Jackson Gronenberg. Turnover by Finley-Sharon, and now we have a foul call by the refs. I believe that's on the Spartans, and I believe it's on Zyron Carlson, his first, team second. Contact foul there by Carlson. The student section for Griggs Midkota tells him, of course, you can't do that. Now here's Jackson Gronenberg from the right wing. Gives it to Sherrard. Jaden Sherrard now back to Gronenberg. Now inside to Hagen. Now to Kalebearer. Now to Sherrard to dish around the arc. Jackson Gronenberg glides to the top. Now the right corner. This is his brother. That's for 3. And it is in. Hunter Gronenberg with 9 points. Brings it to 55-43. The Titans on a roll right now. 7 minutes left in regulation. Keith Koenig frustrated right now, the assistant coach for the Spartans. Here's Zerfus from the right wing. Zerfus inside the Koenig. Mid-range side. Now to Stein, top of the key. He won't go. He'll go to Carlson. The left corner. Back to Stein. Stein looking inside. No, goes left corner for Carlson. Puts on a move. Guarded quickly. And looking now to dish. Goes to Stein right wing. He's going to go to Zerfus in the right corner for 3, and Hagen's eye won't find it, and it's eventually pulled down by Gronenberg. That is Jackson. Jackson Gronenberg now down by 12. Oh my goodness, they were down by 47-16 and a half, but they turn it right back over off the hands of Trey Kalebearer. Griggs Midkota gives it right back with 6:26 in the fourth quarter. Blake Jacobson checks out. I believe checking in for him is Ryan Sweet. Sweet in the game now for the junior. Surface now finds the inbound to Koenig. Koenig snags it with one hand. Now in the left block. Turnaround, fade away, off the glass, won't go. And it's pulled down by Stadler. Stadler fighting, scrapping for the rebound. 3-on-1. Sweet ripping, grabbing. And it's a jump ball in favor of Griggs Midkota. Oh boy, everyone take a breath real quick. Titan basketball. Hunter Grunenberg after the tray to inbound. He's got 12. What do we got over here? Stripes. We got something wrong with the clock. It says 6:14 left in the fourth. It's 55-43. Finley-Sharon Page on top on your steel seat at Chad scoreboard. As the refs confer. No idea. They call that foul actually on Ryan Sweet, his third. Okay, glad we stopped that for that. Now here's Jackson Grunenberg. Oh, tightrope on the side, saves it, but right into Koenig's hands, who Zerfus loses the ball, and he turns it right back over. Back and forth, back and forth. These two teams go. And more, you can't do that chance going. I would say as a senior, Owen Zerfus knows that, but of course, it might get in his head. Can't let him, gotta keep himself composed. Here's Hagen, give and go to Jackson Grunenberg, inside for two. Jackson's first points of the night, he has 2. He brings it within 10. Are you kidding me? 55-45, the Spartans on top. Sweet to Stein, the Carlson right corner, 5:45, fourth quarter. Stein now right front court. Here in this final game at Hope. Carlson, right corner, 3. Oh, too strong, pulled it down. Eventually, sky-high rebound. Much to the approval for Logan Top, the approval by his bench and road fans. And they call a foul on Tweet, his fourth. The senior is in danger of fouling out on his final game on his home court. Timeout, Coach Chelsea beaten 55-45, 5:36 left in the fourth quarter. Spartans on top on your steel seat at Chalbert scoreboard.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up. The math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or 2 more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
Coming out of a timeout by Coach Chelsea beating the Spartans, 55-45. They lead Griggs Midkota with 5:36 left in the fourth quarter under Golden Harvest steel seat at Chapel scoreboard. But the Spartans came out of halftime, brought to you by Christian Brothers Auto Group, with all aired up tires, all ready to go up 47-16, and have hit a snag and a flat, just like we did coming out of Ada, thinking it was a nice sunny Saturday. Instead, we faced the harsh winds of 200 Highway. But now here we are in Hope, North Dakota, with the final 5:35 of regulation. Now the Titans down by 10. They have came back from death itself. Top now to Jackson Grunenberg, top of the key. Kicks out to Grunenberg. Hunter Grunenberg for 3. Rattles in and out. Oh, the anticipation. Koenig fights for the rebound. Stadler saves it. Now here's Jackson. Did he step on the baseline? He did. He grabs the rebound but picks up a turnover. 4 for Griggs Midkota in this fourth quarter, but they still have brought it up in 10. Stein inbound. Full court defense. Surface. Jacobson. Left front court right in front of us. 2-on-1. Has to split it. Splits it to Koenig. No, in the hands of Stadler. And a timeout or a foul. They call a foul on, I believe, a timeout. I don't know what the you can't do it chant is for. There's no foul, but we'll keep it right here. I believe it's a 30-second timeout it is. 55-45, 5:12 left in the fourth quarter. Coach Chelsea Beaton takes the timeout. And my goodness, Griggs Midkota has brought itself from the brink back with him a 10-point game.
I think in the sports world, that's called, they have that dog in them. Right?
I would believe so.
Called?
Dog mentality.
Yeah.
Being down 47-16, you got to have some type of Mamba mentality to get back into this game.
And they've dug themselves out. They're not all the way out yet, but they can see daylight. If you get what that reference is there, they can start to see the sunshine rays speaking through. They're not out yet, but they're right there.
Thank you, DMX. Now Zerfus gets the inbound. Top of the key, near the midcourt now, goes the right wing. Goes to deflection from Hunter Groneberg off of the ref's chest. Still Spartan basketball, 5:05 in regulation. Dalton Stein, the inbound. He'll likely go to Owen Zerfus. He does. Zerfus, right front court. Now to Stein, no fakes. There goes Koenig, right elbow. Give and go to Zerfus, top of the key. He won't fire away. Spin move inside. Now left elbow, kicks to Koenig, top of the key. Now to Stein, right corner. Stein to Zerfus, top of the key. Oh, what a nice move. Nice ball movement. And is it going to fall? It doesn't. And it's pulled down by Hagen. Hagen now gives it the top. Hagen, top, inside the paint. Zerfus with the defense. Counted in a foul. Zerfus tried to take the charge, but Top brings it within 8. 14 points for Logan Top. The junior guard going off right now. It's 55-47. Zerfus picks up his second, team 5th, and Logan Top looks to complete the original 3-point play. And he does. He's 2 for 3 from the line. He's got 15 points. It's 55-48. Oh, Sally, this thing ain't over yet. Landon Cody now, bounce pass to Jacobson, to Carlson right wing. Slowing things down with 4:34 left in the regulation. 55-48, Spartans on top. Stein to Zerfus, left corner. Goes inside to Koenig. Give and go, Jacobson. He puts it up in traffic for 2. Jacobson, a much-needed field goal right there. He has 4 points. It's 57-48. Back to a 9-point lead. Here's Jackson Groneberg from the right corner. Goes inside to Tanner Hagen. Tipped away by Koenig. Found by Logan Top at the top of the key. Goes to Groneberg. Hunter Groneberg, left wing. The Hagen left elbow. Hagen now drive in, drive out. Now here is Jackson Groneberg from 3. Off too short and pulled down by Koenig, who dives into the student section trying to save that basketball. And it is still Griggs Midkota possession. No rebound for anyone right there. Logan Top to inbound. Down by 9. And he underhands it in. Now out to Groneberg, right corner 3. Puts it in! Oh, good night. Hunter Groneberg, he's got 12. It's 57-51. Watch out. 3:49, fourth quarter. Carlson now. His Spartans still on top. He is being absolutely pestered. It gets it to Stein now. Stein now cross court to Zerfus. Left corner 3. Dribbles once, puts it up. Bang! That was much needed by Owen Zerfus and the Spartans. He's got 13. It's 60-51. 3:30 fourth quarter. Top left wing, left court. Gives it off to Jackson Groneberg. No, this is Hunter Groneberg. Over the head, it goes to Jackson. Top of the key. Down by 9. Now to Top. Inside to Hagen. Poked away by Stein and company. Koenig got his mitts on that one. 5th turnover of the fourth quarter. Koenig from the left block. Coast to coast. And he goes to the line. Slamming both hands into the hardwood. Wanting that 3-point play. But he finds himself a golden ticket to the line. Oh, man.
Catch your breath, Derek. We only got 3:14 left here.
Hunter Groneberg, he picks up his 4th foul. He catches his 4th foul. 7th by Griggs Midkota. This first attempt by Koenig is money. He's got 14. We have 3 Spartans in double figures. Owen Zerfus with 13, Zara Carlson with 17, and Landon Koenig with 14. Koenig now looking to push this to 11. He does not. 10-point lead, however. It is 61-51. Finley-Sharon Page up over Griggs Midkota with 3 minutes and change in the fourth. Here's Top in the left short corner. 2-on-1. Goes cross court to Hunter Groneberg. Puts the move on, now glides in, now back out the right corner. Goes to Jackson. Groneberg right wing. All cross court to Logan Sapp. Left corner 3, no. He almost took a walk there. Guarded by Carlson. Now pulls up from the foul line. No, oh, what a feed inside of Stadler. Stadler gets the friendly roll. Some dish and some sauce on that one. Stadler finds 2. He's got 9. 61-53. 2:35, fourth quarter. Zerfus to Stein, left corner. Now back to Zerfus, top of the key. Feed inside to Koenig, right elbow. Drives in, 2-on-1. No foul call. Off of Koenig's hands, out of bounds. I believe it is Griggs Midkota basketball. The Titans coaching staff wants to travel. They call it off the hands of Griggs Midkota, and it's Finley-Sharon Page basketball. Owen Zerfus now to inbound. It gets to Stein, right short corner up and out, and long rebound pulled down by Stein. Persistent as always. Now to Koenig, to Zerfus now top of the key. And stolen away by Groneberg. Top to the rack for 2. Yes, he does. He's got 17. Finley-Sharon Page splitting the Titans. Get back into this one. 2:09 left in the regulation. 61-55. 2:04 with Stein at midcourt. Now to Zerfus, right front court. Back and forth between the two seniors. And a Carlson in the left corner. Carlson back to Stein. Back and forth. Stein goes to Zerfus near midcourt. Under 2 minutes now. It's a 6-point ball game. It was 47-16 and a half. Jacobson from the give to Stein. Won't find it off the bank and pulled down by Hunter Gronenberg. Gronenberg now. Right wing. He goes inside to Stadler. Puts it up. Off, and he is fouled. Jacobson slams his right hand into the mat of the stage and sends Tavon Stadler to the line. That is the 6th team foul by Finley-Sharon Page, I do believe. No, they call on Dalton Stein, but it is a 6-team foul. Tavon Stadler, 1 for 2 from the line so far. He has 9 points. Still 9 points. He misses that one right there. 1:37 left in the game. Substitution time. Jackson Grunenberg comes out. Jaden Sherrard comes in. Sherrard has 5. Grunenberg had 2. And a timeout on the floor. 61-55, 1:37 left in regulation. Spartans on top of the Titans on your steel seat at Shelburne scoreboard after this. Timeout by Coach Chelsea Beaton and the Spartans. Up by 6 only when they're up by 47-16 and a half. Now a foul by Dalton Stein sends Tavon Stadler to the line. He missed his first attempt, now for the second. He's got 9 points, is 1 for 3 from the line, and puts that one in. He has 10 now. Brings it within 5. 61-56. Spartans on top. 1:33 left in regulation. Carlson to Koenig, right front court. Now to Stein. Now to Zerfus, left corner. Going to go cross court all the way to Koenig, top of the key. Now to Stein. Looking to waste some clock now. Stein dribbling, guarded by top. Gives to Zerfus. Near midcourt. Back and forth between the seniors. Now Koenig in the right elbow. Bounce pass to Dixon. Right into Stadler's hands. Here come the Titans. Now it's in the hands of Jaden Sherrard. Cross midcourt. Goes to the right corner. Misses Gorberg for 3. Oh, baby! Hunter Gronenberg with a trifecta. He's got 15. It's a 3-point ball game. 61-59. Spartans still on top. We take a full timeout from Coach Chelsea Beaton. We'll take one with them. With 1:02 left in regulation on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Shelburne scoreboard.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
This is a great game, Joseph. Stats right off air and back into the game with 1:02 left in regulation. It's a 2-point ball game, 61-59. Finley-Sharon Page leads Griggs Midkota on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chapel scoreboard. Timeout by Coach Mike Munson and the Titans after the tray from Hunter Gronenberg to bring within 2. It was 47-16 and a half, Joe.
31 points.
Good night.
They've cut it to 2.
It's not good night yet, however. Stein to inbound, up by 2. 1:02 regulation. Jacobson now, full court defense to Zerfus. Now back to Stein. Got to go across the timeline, and they call a quick foul. Hunter Gronenberg comes in and grapples Dalton Stein with 55.6 seconds on the clock. That is Gronenberg's 4th. I believe the last one was his 4th. 8th team foul by Griggs Midkota. Stein goes to the line for the first time this afternoon and can't connect. Pulled down by Hagen. Hagen now, 4 rebounds. Now over the right corner. This is Hunter Gronenberg. That one's tipped. Finds Sherrard. Now back to Gronenberg. Right corner 3 again. Couldn't bank it in. And Top with the long over the back rebound. And it's Finley-Sharon Page basketball. Top goes over the top too much and picks up a foul. back to Finley-Sharon Page, up by 2 still. 43.1 seconds on the clock. Tops for foul. Their leading scorer of 17, and it sends Blake Jacobson to the line, who has not shot from the foul line this afternoon. Jacobson has 4 points. Still with 4. And long rebound. Koenig finds it in the paint. Puts up the glass. Won't go. Rebound by Sadler. 36 seconds left in the game and 31 on the shot clock. 3 second difference. Top now drives in. Puts it up. Ties it up from the block. Logan Top. He's got 19, 61 apiece. Are you kidding me? Surface now. Shot clock turned off. To Koenig now across the timeline. 20 seconds and ticking. Surface now on the right wing. He goes inside. Going to put up in traffic. Tipped away. Hogan now to Cronenberg. Finley-Sharon Page on defense now. 10 seconds in a timeout. We got to take a timeout. 9.9 seconds left on the clock. Mike Monson and the Titans call one right here. We're sticking with it. The Spartans have blown a 47-16 lead, and it's tied at 61 with 9.9 in regulation. Joseph Stetz, what is going on?
Seems like Super Bowl 52. I'm watching. I can't say anything.
Oh my goodness. Gravy me.
Except the Falcons only blew a 25-point lead.
The Spartans' defense in this second half has been like gravy, letting everything run. And now a huge run by these Titans to tie it up. The Titans have lost 13 straight games before their game against Lakota on Friday. The Spartans on a 6-game skid of their own. It's the final game here in Hope, North Dakota, and the final home game for Finley-Sharon Page this season. They are 6-13. The Titans are 3-16. Coming out of a timeout now of 9.9. Joseph, here we go. Cronenberg to inbound. Looking for Sherrard. He goes to Top. And Top almost tangled up with Stein. He's at the top of the court. Now he goes inside, puts it up. He is absolutely mugged. And with 3.8 seconds left in regulation, Logan Top is going into the line. Oh, all 3 Spartan defenders collided with Top. And Top with 17 points and a 2-for-3 mark from the line heads to it to take the lead. That foul on number 21, Blake Jacobson, his second, and Top now. As the gym hushes, puts it up, puts it in. He's got 20 and a lead for the Titans, 62-61. Timeout on the floor. Munson and company take a timeout. We're staying right here. Top, his first attempt is good. He gives his team the 62-61 lead on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chalbert scoreboard. We have seen this story time and time again by Finley-Sharon Page this season. This is the largest lead they've had at the half. And to blow it now in the fourth quarter with 3.8 seconds left to play in regulation. This one ever so tense at Hope High School.
Yep.
Couldn't have took better words out of my mouth, Joe.
I know I couldn't tell.
Oh my gosh.
I just couldn't believe it, how the first half played for both teams. Finley-Sharon Page Spartans firing on all cylinders, it seemed, having everyone get involved on the offensive side, playing with fun. And then, of course, the Titans, they just were not able to hit shots after shot. They were just, stepping on their own toes. Now it's been the opposite way around. The pressure that the Titans had built all game on the defensive side really came into play on the half.
I don't believe the Spartans have any more timeouts.
No one does.
No one has any more timeouts. Top just took the lead of a free throw at 62-61. Their first lead of the night. And he rattles in the second one. 20 points. Inbound to Stein. 3 seconds to Carlson. To Koenig. Right wing 3. Airmailed. Briggs Midkota comes from the clutches of death and defeat to knock off Finley-Sharon Page here in the regular season finale for the Titans. What a comeback. What a second half.
Indeed. That second half was dominated by the Titans. It was this
one stings.
I don't know
for
how
Spartans.
this one's gonna work with the Spartans, because probably your playoff hopes are pretty much gone now.
Still, this is a non-regional game. Sitting in the 8th spot, depends on what Mayport CG does. Right below them, they've defeated Mayport CG already. But the Spartans have dropped now 7 straight games in the home season. Now sitting at 6-14 and 3-7 on their home court. Absolutely crushing and an absolutely uplifting win for the Titans.
It is going into the playoffs. You couldn't have asked for almost a better momentum builder for the Titans. I mean, this is going to carry them into their next game. For the Titans, or for the Spartans, I don't know where you go with this one.
Right now, we go to a timeout break before our postgame report. A stunning, absolutely outstanding comeback by Griggs Midkota from the 47-16 deficit at half to a 62-61 victory over Finley-Sharon on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Shelburne scoreboard. We'll take a break and come back for a postgame report after this on yourliveevent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Here's a message from Chad Albert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Albert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
A 10-0 run to break the 10-point deficit for the Griggs Midkota Titans and knock off Finley-Sharon by the score of 63-61 here in their regular season finale. The Titans are down. They were down 55-45 with about 5 minutes left in the game. Rattled off 10-0. Joe, I am lost for words. Let's not get lost. Let's look at this first half.
No, what we need to look at, let's not even go with that first half. Let's just stick in the second half and just talk about the Titans' effort here tonight. From a 3-13 team, you have nothing to lose. You're on the road. You have a pretty bad first half. What do you say in the locker room at half? We have nothing to lose, guys. Let's go out there and let's see if we can shock everyone out here. All momentum was on the Spartans. But the one thing that I remember saying in that first half, they were playing good, they just didn't get shots to go. That second half, and especially that third quarter, shots started to go. And you saw it. Once one went in, that second one went in. That third one went in. Everyone was playing a little bit better. Their defense got a little bit tighter. They held the Spartans to 8 points in the third quarter when they were putting up 47 in the first half. There should be nothing taken away from this game from the Titans because they played absolutely perfect basketball in that second half. They limited it. They didn't go for the absolute kill shot in the third quarter, but get yourself in a position where when that fourth quarter comes, you have a chance to win it. And what did they do? They got it down to a tie game with under 30 seconds left, got a steal, and closed it out at the free throw line. The Titans did absolutely everything right, and it was a great show of what a team the Titans are. They don't care about their record. It was a great game from the Titans' perspective.
Titans have won 2 in a row now after losing 13 straight. That last sequence of events, getting the turnover, Logan Top looking to go coast to coast, drives inside and triple teamed. And he was wide open. So you got to think much did the Spartans need to cover him inside. They all go for him and could have all fouled him. It was a three-way collision inside. And Top goes in line, sinks both, up by 2. Get it across the timeline, the Spartans do. Find Landon Koenig in the right corner, and he sends too much juice for the 3, and it sails over the hoop. And that's how this one ends at Hope High School in Hope, North Dakota. Once again, 63-61 is your final score on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chapel scoreboard, 701-866-2972. Please give Chad your business. Griggs Midkota in business at the end of the regular season, heading into district play of Region 3, District 5. They finished in last place, but this afternoon, they finish on top. 63-61 over Finley-Sharon Page. And we'll take a break and come back with our individual statistics and players of the game after this on yourloveevent.com.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Here's your halftime report on yourloveevent.com. The Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chapel scoreboard reads 63-61 in favor of the visiting Griggs Midkota Titans over the Finley-Sharon Page Spartans. Let's see who contributed to this score. Let's start off with the visiting Titans, who now advance to 4-16 on the season. A 2-game winning streak by Griggs Midkota. Let's see how they got there. Logan Top. What can you say about this junior guard? 2 rebounds and a game-high 20 points. His last 2 coming from the foul line to give his team the 2-point advantage. Hunter Cronenberg with 4 rebounds and 15 points. His last tray was from the right corner to tie the game up. Absolutely just unbelievable comeback. And then there's Jaden Sherrard with 5 points, 3 rebounds. Tavon Stadler had 10 points and 7 rebounds. Tanner Halligan, 4 rebounds, 6 points. Jackson Grunenberg off the bench with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Trey Kilber from the bench with 2 points. And Wyatt Spickler off the hardwood, off the pine with a deuce of his own. The Titans finished with 22 overall team rebounds, had 7 in the first half. As Owen Zerfus leads the broadcast booth. And let's get over to Owen Zerfus in the Spartans totals. Owen Zerfus had 13 points, 1 rebound, 2 for 2 from the line. Dalton Stein had 2 rebounds. To match his 2 points, the lights go off and back on. Kind of like my tire this morning, off and on and flat. Zara Carlson with 4 rebounds, 17 points, a season high for him, but his last bucket came off at 3, and that was way back in the, I believe, the third quarter by Zyler. Back onto it to the Spartans. Blake Jacobson had 3 rebounds for 4 points. Landon Koenig with 3 snags off the board and 14 points. Bryce Joyson off the bench had 8 points, but all in the first half. He hit 2 banks for 3 from the left wing. Didn't get a lot of playing time in that second half, it seemed like. Ryan Sweet with 3 points and 5 rebounds. And the final home game for Ryan Sweet, the senior, Owen Surface, and Dalton Stein here at Hope High School in Hope, North Dakota. A tough way to go out by the score of 63-61 in dramatic comeback fashion. A victory for the Griggs Midkota Titans. Joe, what do you have to say about this? Explain this.
What side? If you want me to talk for the Spartans, I still haven't found the right words yet.
Cronenberg and the Titans, man, they
yeah, we
do not stop, do not quit.
Let's just stop talking about the Spartans because, you know, even though that's the team we're covering, we cannot look out the effort. Again, that Logan Top and the gang that he had tonight. Like I said, they just needed to make a few shots in that first half, and they were in this game. They come out that second half, and I don't know who kicked the dragon and got everyone's hands hot and everyone was on fire. How do you plan for that? Especially going into the first half. How do you plan to say, you know, that second half we're going to come out and we're going to come back and win the game by 1? Well, if you told anyone in that locker room at halftime for the Titans, they wouldn't have believed you. No one would have believed anyone by how they played in that first half. This second half, just literally, like I said, the only thing I can at least compare this to is Super Bowl 52 with I think it was 52, was it? Or was it 48?
Back in 2016, I believe that is
20.
correct.
No, it was 51. It was 51 because 2015 was Super Bowl 50. Stupid. I know. Sports knowledge. I need to get rid of that.
I try to flush out every Patriots Super Bowl win, especially this most recent one.
Anyway, so back to Super Bowl 51 where the Falcons had everything going, and then they just stalled out in that second half. This almost seemed like it. The Spartans had everything moving. You had everything from, especially like we go back to the Super Bowl. You had a pick 6 on Tom Brady. You had you were scoring, you were running it. Every asset of the game was working. For the Spartans, they're hitting their threes. They're hitting their inside shots. Everyone contributed in that first half for the Spartans. Everything was going their way. But that second half, they didn't come out with the same mentality. They didn't come out with that same drive that got them to that early lead. And slowly but surely, you give a team any chance of hope that has nothing to play for, like the Titans did. They have nothing to play for. They're already locked into their playoffs. This is it. This is their final game. You give them any sign of hope in that they can win this game, that's what happens. You give the student section got into it. Even when they were down 25, the student section got into it and said, hold on, we got something working here. I didn't see really anything other than the Spartans just did not come on that second half with that same, we need this win. The Titans, they came out, they had that mindset of, hey, we need this win. They didn't really at that all need that win, but they wanted it. It's the want that carried the Titans tonight. And I know I'm just rambling and saying the same things probably in different ways, but you just cannot look away the effort that the Titans put in here tonight. This shocks everyone, especially here. I mean, this is supposed to be everyone, all the Spartans were going to come out and take pictures and do this and celebrate their last game of the season and, of course, acknowledge their seniors. To basically not even through our post game, everyone's basically gone.
31 points was the lead at halftime. 47-16. Finley-Sharon Page. All the energy in the world in the first half. They averaged 58 points per game. They barely got to 63 in the second half after putting up 47 in the first. And all the energy in the stadium, in the gym, belonged to Griggs Midkota in the second half. And that was courtesy of Logan Top, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, with 20 points and 2 rebounds and 2 clutch icy foul line shots with 3.8 seconds left on the clock to give his team the 63-61 victory over Finley-Sharon Page this afternoon. Logan Top, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, taking the top off of this gym. Work has begun to replace Line 3 and keeping everyone home and safe is Enbridge's top priority. Robust COVID-19 safety rules have been established for Enbridge employees because we want everyone home safe. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. Logan Sopp, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, with 20 points and 2 rebounds. Absolute ice in his veins at the end for the junior guard. Our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game goes to Hunter Grunenberg. He is our player and play of the game from RDK Enterprises. He sank a right corner 3 to tie it up at 61 apiece with a minute left and finished with 15 points and 4 rebounds, and did that all with 4 fouls in his back pocket, staying in this one, the senior guard did, to will his team back into the ball game. Hunter Grunenberg, our RDK Enterprises Precision Player and Play of the Game, with the right corner 3 to tie it up and bring his team within close to a victory. Thinking about upgrading your planter? Visit RDK Enterprises at their locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota to learn about available rebates and financing. RDK Enterprises, planterdoc.com. Those are our players of the game, brought to you by Enbridge and RDK Enterprises. We'll take a quick break and come back for our final thoughts and summary here on YourLoveEvent.com. Your final score, once again, 63-61. Griggs Midkota defeats Finley-Sharon Page on your Chad Albert Steel Seed scoreboard. Be right back after this.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world.
All new and used equipment from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada can be purchased with financing interest rates, fixed rate 5 years, as low as 2.65%. 2016 Challenger MT 865E, also a 1315 Unverfirth grain cart. This is priced at $43,000. A 60-foot Flexicoil coil packer. They also have new and used Rem grain vacs for sale or rent. Thanks for your business from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
Final thoughts here on YourLoveEvent.com's broadcast between Griggs Midkota and Finley-Sharon Page. The Titans knock off the Spartans 63-61 on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chad Albert scoreboard, 701-866-2972. Please give Chad your business. Let's discuss our last 24 hours of business, Joseph Stetz. It has been absolutely wild this past day.
So let's see here. What time is it? 4 o'clock. So yes, at 4 o'clock yesterday, we were in Walhalla, North Dakota.
We had just gotten near the border, yes.
Yep, we were in Walhalla. Watched the final game for the Finley-Sharon Hope Page girls basketball team as they were defeated last night 44-28 over the North Border Eagles. We had to ride all the way up there, 3-hour trip back home. Not with the results we wanted because, of course, the Spartans, the team we covered, did not pull out the victory, and we had to say goodbye to their season. We come home. I think what time we arrived back? Midnight?
11:30, 11:40-ish.
Yeah, we got home around midnight. All went to sleep, knowing we had this game to do in the morning, and we got up. We were ready to go. We were amped up, ready to come to the game, and your tire decided to take a crap on us. Literally 2 minutes out of Ada.
Kaput. Hey, Mom and Dad, if you're listening to this, I'm fine. Just don't even blow up my phone right now, please. Yep, I'm about 2 minutes outside Ada, left driver's side.
Flat tire. We sat there for about 15 minutes, and then
realized I had a jack.
Realized you had a jack 15 minutes in. We didn't have to wait. We got that fixed, and
we made our way up here to Hope.
Made our way up here right 5 minutes before the JV game. Got set up somehow before the end of the first quarter. We didn't have any real, we gave ourselves a lot of time. We were going to leave at 11, which would have put us here an hour and 20 minutes before JV. And that kind of quickly got nitched because, of course, the flat tire. And then, of course, we come to this game. The Spartans are flying high. They're playing their best basketball we've seen in a while. And then the second half starts.
Kaput.
24 hours of, yeah. I think I'm glad it's a Saturday. I can go home.
It's just another Spartan basketball game. Either it goes their way or it doesn't in this type of fashion. Except for the Barnes County North game, which is uncharacteristically one of their worst games of the season. They bounced back in the first half today with a 47-16 lead, up by 31, and they lose by 2, 63-61. Once again, under Golden Harvest, still see a Chaput scoreboard. And end their home schedule. The Spartans now in overall 6-14 at 3-7 on their home court, while the Titans of Griggs Midkota advance to 4-16 in their first road win this season. Now at 1-6, their final regular season game for Griggs Midkota. This looks like to be the final time we'll be signing off for the Finley-Sharon Page basketball squads. Last night for the girls and now for the guys. And for Joseph Stetz, my right-hand man right here, already getting a head start to go back to Ada on the spare. Spare me some time right here. And thanks for sticking with us today. As Mom texted me saying I told you to get new snow tires. For my mom, for everyone watching at home, please drive safely, check your tires, check your air, and check out our next broadcast on yourloveevent.com when we cover the Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament starting on Monday in Wahpeton, North Dakota. For Joe Stetzer, myself, Derek Zimmerman-Geyer, thanks for joining us, and have a terrific rest of your weekend.